afternoon guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today guys, I'm just making some little embellishments, and they're just these, just a stamped image I've coloured in onto some book page and inked, just really quick and easy. I'm just making an eclectic journal for somebody, so I just want different bits of embellishments. So I've got my VersaFine stamping block, clear embossing powder, I've got some book pages, I've got just a random basket of stamps, and I've got my coloured pencils. Yeah, so that's for my, I'll probably just do one page just to show you. I'll see how time goes. I've got a stamping mat, which I'm going to do that way. So we'll just start off by doing some stamping. Let's stamp a couple more of these little butterflies. Which one did I do? The one with the stamp at the bottom. So we'll do that one and that one. I've not done them two. Okay, so I think I should be able to do the two of them together, as long as I've got enough room to cut. Yeah, to cut around them. So I'm just going to ink up my stamp. Just make sure you get all your ink covered. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp down. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Right. And then I'll do a couple more, and then we'll put some embossing powder on, and then do a few more, just so the ink doesn't dry. Sorry. One. Let's do them two. Yeah. This VersaFine's quite a wet ink, so it stays wet for a while for me to put the clear embossing powder over. You don't have to put clear embossing powder over if you don't want to. I'm just doing it because I like the effect. Right, so what I'll do now then is I'll get my embossing powder. I've got a sheet of just scrap paper, and I'm just gonna go over with my clear embossing powder all over, and I'll just put it on there, make sure everywhere's covered. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this back into my tub. If you're new to stamping, you might find that a stamping mat like this helps. This one's from Creative Expressions. It's just foam really. If you've got a thick piece of foam, that's all it is. It's nothing special. Right, let's stamp a few more then. Let's stamp them other two. Let me just wipe them over, and we'll stamp the other two. I like these ones. These will make nice embellishments. Let's put them on my stamping block. Sorry, I'm off the camera there, aren't I? You can go over most inks with clear embossing powder, but this VersaFine really is wet, so it sticks nice. They're only cheap stamps, these. I've made a mess there, but I'm not going to try and stamp over it again. I'll just colour it in. Yeah, they're only cheapo stamps, these. They're not expensive ones. Some are from eBay, Amazon, some are from Temu. They're all just a mixture really. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got some birds here. Let's have some birds. Let's do it that way. One. Stamp them two birds at the bottom, and put some. I'm just trying to leave enough space to be able to cut around them. Just want to show you how I'm doing it really. Nothing fantastic guys, as you can see. I'm just stamping at the moment. Oh, I'm gutted about that one. I'll do it on another page. I'll do some more. Oh, they're nice. Right, so again, I'm going to get my scrap paper, and I'm going to go over with my clear embossing powder. obviously catch it on something because you don't want to waste all that. It's too expensive to just waste. I think I've got about 3 tubs of clear embossing powder in here. I love embossing powder, but I hate the mess it makes. Right, what I'm going to do now then, guys, is I'm going to get my heat gun. I'm going to let it get warm before I put it to my stamps, and I'm going to heat emboss, and you'll see it change. Okay. See there, that really makes a difference, doesn't it, when you've put clear embossing powder on. Right, let's do a few more on this page. Let's just get rid of them. Which was the ones that I've not done? I think it's, which ones did I not stamp on? I think it's them 2. Let's do them 2. Let's put these 2 birds back. So we've used the first and the last, just so I can stamp some more. And again, I'm going to, let's just put it on straight. Right. I am messy with ink. Right. I have got a stamping platform as well, but I never use it. Oh, that's paper, that, isn't it? I want card. I want my cardstock. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Right, let's do a couple more. Let's put them back on there. Yeah, these are just cheap stamp sets, but as you can see, they're stamping absolutely fine. So I've used that one and the end one. Let's use these 2 birds. In fact, we might be able to get 3 on this one. Let's do that bird down there as well. Okay, let's stamp. Right, let's put that down. I like to leave space around so I've got room to cut around them. Keep your fingers crossed. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's just wipe this. As you can see, I'm a very messy stamper. I think that goes there. I think that goes there, and that one. Right, let's cover them up. I've done that one, I've done that one, done the butterflies. Let's see what else I've got in my basket that we can do. Just looking for some more. Oh yeah, let's have a couple of these. These are nice. Where's my stamping block? Let's put a few of these on. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I love botanicals. I love birds, flowers and birds for journals. Right, let's put that down. Hopefully. Oh, lovely. Right, let's just wipe my stamps. I should have got a wet wipe really. Like, let's get rid of that ink because that's just really wet. Put that there. Tell you what, let me just, oh, I've got them here. Let me just wipe my hands, guys, then I don't transfer black ink all over to my paper. That's I'm colouring. Right, we'll put them back after. Right, again, I've finished with my stamping block. I've finished with them. Let's move that out of the way, and we've got a bit more room. And let's put some clear embossing powder over these as well. Probably have to do it in 2 lots. Put that there. And then do these 3. And we'll have to put it back in. And do those others at the top. Right, okay. Put you there for a minute. Let's get that. Right, we've finished with that. I'm covered in embossing powder. Let's just try get it off my desk a little bit. Just get another wipe. I could do with a big, you know, brush, old brush, like paintbrush to brush embossing powder off, because it sticks to everything. Right, that should be okay. Right, let me get my, again, I'm going to heat set it, so I'm just going to let it get a little bit warm. Okay, so they are done as well. Right, so I've got my coloured pencils. Oh, throwing the, I have to take everything off my desk and give it a good clean. So what I'm going to do is, here's my coloured pencils here. I'm going to open them all. I can't remember what these are called. I will try and find them on my Amazon and link them for you. They're really nice pencils. I'm just looking how to, oh, there we go. Just undoing all my sections, and then I can choose some nice colours. What I'll do is, I'm not going to spend a lot of time colouring. It's only going to be really quick colouring, but what I'll do is I'll do a little bit and then I'll speed it up. Okay, so let's start with this one. Let's just put my pencils there and let's go for it. I think we'll have purple butterfly. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm not going to be spending ages colouring. I'm not going to be doing all fancy colouring. One, I'm not a colourist. I don't know anything about shading and all that, carrying on with colouring. I'm just colouring. I can do the shading, I know how to do, but not with these kind of embellishments. I'm just going to colour over. I'm just going to get my sharpener out, and I think we'll have a light blue background. It just makes a difference, doesn't it, when you colour them in? I think so anyway. And these pencils are really nice, not expensive, they're not artist grade or anything, but they're not the cheapest ones. If they're sort of mid-range, I would say. Yeah, they're nice. You can shade with them if you want to, you know, if you're good at colouring. I've got these ones, and then I've got like them, there's 2 sets in here. I've got these, and then there's the macaron. They're called like the pastel-y colours, covered in embossing powder. It feels horrible. Right, so yeah, just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I will do that one. Right, I think we'll have an orange butterfly. Let's do the yellow background. Well, it's sort of a limey greeny, nice colour actually. I just think the clear embossing powder makes a huge difference. It makes it all nice and shiny and just finish nicer. I think so anyway. It's entirely up to you. You don't have to use it if you've not got it. Just makes a difference, doesn't it, colouring them. It's nice to get my pencils out actually. And, you know, you could do all fancy stripy butterflies, and I'm just doing quick. I like that. Them stamps are really nice. I think they were under £1. Some of them from some of them were Temu or Shein. Temu, I think. They're not expensive, some of them. Yeah, some of them were definitely under £1. You can't go wrong, can you, for that? I mean, they're not going to last forever, but Yeah, right, let's do some green in the background for this one. Let's have that one there. And then we'll colour some of the flowers. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just put that on for a little bit and we'll colour down. These are a bit bigger obviously than the butterflies to colour, so they're going to take me a little bit longer, but as you can see I am not doing any fancy colouring. I'm just going to do 2 colours, one for the background, one for the flowers. I'm not even going to be like really fussy with the background. Right, what should we have? Should we have some pink flowers? Let's do some pink flowers. So my girls have left school now, guys. They've all finished. I do apologise for not having many videos up lately. I am really struggling at the moment with my health, with this thyroid issue. It is driving me absolutely insane. Some days I can't even sit at my desk. I'm that fatigued. It's just awful. I have been referred to see somebody, but yeah, I'm waiting for an appointment. I could be waiting for 12 months to be honest, but I do apologise for not having as many videos as normal. I just haven't had the energy to sit and do them, guys. I just haven't. It's been absolutely awful. I'm sick of it, really sick of struggling with it. I am. Anyway, I'll do what I can do. Right, let's have this lemon in the back, the yellow in the background. Yeah, so my girls have left school. It is Saturday today, the 24th of May. I'm feeling, yeah, okay this morning, so I thought I'll try and do a couple of videos today. Well, it's actually lunchtime now, it's past morning. We all had a lie-in. The girls had the leavers assembly yesterday, and then they all went out for dinner. A big group of girls to celebrate leaving school. They go back in just to finish their exams off now. They've just got a few exams left to do. So yeah, I can't believe I've got school leavers. Oh dear me. So yeah, we had a lovely day yesterday. Come home with all the shirts signed and presents, and yeah, they had a lovely day. We made it special for them. Took some nice photographs. I'm gonna have to get some blooming videos on my other channel. I've deserted it. There's loads of things I want to, you know, in my creative journaling, there's loads of things I want to document, and I just haven't got round to it, doing anything at the moment. I'm just sick of feeling lousy all the time. I really am. Right, let's do this one in the background. I'll do this one and then I will speed it up. Don't think you want to sit just listening to me waffle and colouring, do you? And then we'll, like I said, I'm not doing any fancy colouring, I'm just shading. Okay, let's put, where did I get that from? Must have been from there. Right, what colour should we have? Let's have that. These are beautiful, these pencils. There's loads of different colours to choose from. I think I got my pencil case from Amazon, I'm sure I did. It'll be on my orders, won't it, if I did? Well, I won't. If anybody wants me to find out, I can do. Yeah, there we go. They're nice, aren't they? They look so much nicer coloured. I'll tell you what, I'll do these 2 birds, and then I'll do the others on. I'll fast forward it and do the others. What should we have? Let's have an orange in the background. Yeah, so we've got no more uniforms to iron. Oh, my son's what, 36? I've been ironing uniforms since 1992 when he started school. Oh, then I got my daughter through school, my eldest daughter, and then yeah, we've just finally finished with uniforms. Oh, I'm so excited to not have to do that every week. 15 shirts and all that carrying on. I really am. Right, Right, I'm going to do the little birds in different colours. I'm going to do them flowers in a different colour. I'm going to go, let's have pink for the flowers. I can't see the light shining. Sorry, I hope you can see, guys. And then we'll have a little blue bird, I think. Yeah, we'll do a little blue tit. Let's have a little yellow beak. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, looks okay. Let's do this one. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got some, what colour bird should we do? I don't know, to be honest. Let's have a look at this one, this colour. These are the macaron ones, I think. Put that one there, and then we want something to colour the eggs in the nest. And then we want some brown to colour the nest in. Where's brown? There we are. Right, guys, what I'll do is I've done them. Rather than me put everything away and have to get it out again, I will just colour these and I'll put it on speed up. Okay. you've watched me just cut them out, and I've gone round them in walnut stain just around the edges. I've got a book here, so let's just grab some pages out. 1, 2, 3. I've not got 4. Let's try that for now. I've just lost another one. Where's that gone? In the bin. They're all falling in the bin. So all as I do, guys, is just glue. I mean, if you don't have to do this stage. If you don't want, you can just leave them as they are. I'm just going to glue mine onto book pages. Again, I'm going to leave a space so I can cut around them. Yeah, I like them. Nice bits of ephemera, aren't they, to go in a journal. I like them. Didn't take long. I'm not sure how long I've been in. Probably about 40 minutes, something like that. I know I speeded it up a little bit, but yeah, I like them. I hope you like them, guys. I hope I've given you some inspiration to make some for yourself. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for stopping by to watch. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon, guys. Bye for now.